Hey gang, this is Vicky Kelly with Golden Rule Trades. This weekend I like to talk about things that go beyond the charts and indicators, and I was watching a movie and they said something that I thought applies to trading and can help us with our inspiration and our practice in our trading. They said, the closer you look, the less you see. Of course, it was a movie about illusion and sleight of hand and all those things where you get distracted by something or focused on something while the real trick's going on. And it got me to thinking about a lot of the price action we've been seeing lately. And I thought even of a day this week. This was April 1st, and it was definitely our April Fool's joke because we had this move. It looked like it was going to be a big move down, only to come back and start into all this wickiness and just up, down. Maybe a couple candles up, then a couple candles down, three up, then two or three down. So all of this here, what happens is you get fixated on this, trying to figure out what direction it's going to go, and it doesn't go any direction at all. And you are trying to trade this and trying to capture all that. I mean, look at this here. You would have thought, oh yeah, now we're starting down, only for within the same candle, this is a 2-minute chart, come right back and end up almost where it started. So just impossible to stick with if you are so focused on every single candle and what's going on. You're going to get chopped up in the midst of all of this. And with this volatility, then you're really going to get chewed up because these candles can be 10, 15, almost 20-point candles, some of them. So you definitely have to back off, sit back, and don't look so close that you miss what you're supposed to see. Now, I've zoomed out on this exact thing, and it doesn't look so bad now, does it? It's still annoying. You're still bored for almost an hour because it's not going anywhere. But when you begin looking at this in the larger context of it, you're like, oh, yeah, that's it. It was going up. It just was taking its good old time to do it. And again, had you tried to take every single one of these moves, you would have gotten stopped out. Even if you took the buy signal here, you probably got stopped out right here because this was more than 10 points. And so again, if you get frustrated, if you get focused too closely on everything, then what you miss is when it breaks out of the box of pain. When it finally breaks out, not when it attempts to, because it attempted to a couple times here. It attempted to here, attempted to here. And so you've got to wait till it actually does that. Because here it looked like it was going to. So what'd you do? You anticipated, you got in when it went above it instead of waiting for it to close above it, only for it to come back here and absolutely take you out within one candle, maybe two, stop you out. And then you're like, listen, I've wasted an entire hour on this thing, maybe one or two trades on it. And then you're frustrated. One more time, it acts like it's going to break out of it and doesn't. But then it starts hanging up here and you're like, okay. And then you flip your dots. You think, okay, maybe, just maybe. And it's not until right here when it is above this, it closes above, it stays above, that you know that, okay, we are a part of a larger pattern that is going to head up. And then you can get in and you can capture all of these points here if you had just not looked so close that you got distracted by every single up and down move that we had. So we had our debrief, our Saturday debrief today with those who are in the part of the live room. And we talked about how you have to respect the box of pain. Once you see that it starts this, just sit back, take your hand off the mouse, back up a little bit, make your box of pain and wait until it closes above or below it, because you haven't missed the move. You just need to make sure that you have some capital left in order to trade it, because you didn't get rid of it all here. And then you were able, again, to capture, make back more than maybe the stop out you took when it started into this, and definitely make more than that back and have your profit for the day. So make sure that you are respecting the box of pain, that you don't get so focused on it that you can't see what the larger picture of what's going on. Wait till it closes outside of it, either up or down, before you get back in. And make sure that you stay safe out there, and good luck trading.